Hey everybody, welcome back to Winter War 2015, sponsored by LegionBattles.com as well as Dota Store Peru. I'm your host, Wolf Dota. Thanks for tuning in to Dragonous Gaming International going up against Yolo Swag. This is game number 2 of the best of 3. I believe this is an up around game.
Radiant's pick.
Unfortunately, there were some problems with the last game. A player had some quote his teammates some family issues, so he had to go. Wishes go out to him. Hope everything's all right. Hope there's no problems or anything serious going on. But they tried to play 4v5 and promptly lost another team fight, and they just called it. Go next game. GG, well played, and all that. So Yolo Swag got a bit of a gimme. It's not that the game was fairly even. Dragonous, they had an advantage, but it wasn't like the game they had already won.
5 seconds.
Yolo Swag, before the other guy hit the DC, did take a very convincing team fight. 5 for 2, 5 for 3. Either way, they took a good team fight in Roche, so it was looking pretty good. It was looking up for them, so hopefully this game will be a little better. Hopefully no one has any issues whatsoever. The game can be played well. But Doom and Juggernaut banned out by Dragonous. Int, Ogre Magi and Venge their picks. The Tidehunter Brew banned out for Yolo Swag, and the first pick Elder Titan, and then Zeus.
Radiant's
oh man, this is a pub strat. They're gonna. I wonder if we'll see a maybe a global strat come out with the Nature's Prophet AA. But you can't do it with Bloodseeker anymore. But either way, Zeus on top with an Elder Titan there is gonna be disgusting. The amount of magical bursts coming out for them is gonna be huge. They ban out the Slark, and we're waiting for Dragonous the next ban, but I wouldn't... Yolo Swag, if they want to keep along this path, heroes like Outworld Destroyer, Queen of Pain, they come to mind. A few others, you know, you think the Puck, the Storm Spirit, maybe Tinker, you know, those kind of things. Dragonous, they're more worried about the global strat rather than the intense magic burst, so Vector's going to get banned out. We can still see the Bloodseeker for Yolo Swag and just kind of go for that early group strat. Maybe they pick up the Bloodseeker, Necrophos, or somebody else with a heal, and just kind of snowball at towers, but I'll have to see. Tinker's gonna get banned out, so Dragonous Gaming, they're a little worried about the Tinker strat as well. Just because the Elder Titan does so much damage. But pulling it back to something a little more serious, I could see them running the Elder Titan off lane, Zeus mid, and then maybe a Medusa in the safe lane with some decent supports there. That would give them a lot of teamfight presence. It would give them a huge amount of damage as well as a lot of control. Elder Titan providing that minus armor on everybody, the split shot coming through. I think it's very viable.
10 seconds
we'll
to
see
go.
If that's what they want to run. Wait, Dragonous, they've got their pick coming up next. They need their cores, it looks like. So,
Reserve time.
I think Weaver is not bad right here. I don't think you'd want to pick him this early. Maybe pick him at the end of this phase, but we'll see. You could go for the Weaver, then the last pick even. If there's a lot of burst, but not a whole lot of control, maybe halfway through you can get the time lapse off and do it. Once these heroes have used all their spells, they're going to be on cooldown for a little bit. It takes them a while, and that's when you can really turn these fights. Glad they have the Venge and the Ogre though. Ogre, unfortunately, and Venge going to be losing a lot of their armor, but both heroes that are pretty tanky in general. They have good stat gain and a lot of health to start with. Ogre more than the Venge. Venge just has decent stats all over the place, so solid hero. The other option... Oh, they're going to pick Star. Somebody who's very good up against the magic damage strat that they're worried about, but now I really wonder if they're going to go for that Bloodseeker. OD also comes to mind, some more pure damage. Silencer as well. So maybe looking a little for something along those lines, but I think the Bloodseeker would be very good. If you can rupture the Huskar and then have him, like, as he's leaping or something along those lines, it's going to be devastating. Not to mention, they're going to definitely need that physical damage now. And that's the other thing with Elder Titan. It's not just magical damage that are being capped, it's also the physical. So we'll see.
5 seconds.
Yolo Swag, their turn to pick now, so Gyrocopter, an option.
Reserve time.
Mostly magical early, but a lot of physical late. Weaver actually wouldn't be too bad for them. I think Weaver's very good against the Huskar. And time lapse out of the life break and does a lot of physical damage, so bring him down. Also would stack up with their resistance debuffing strategy. but nonetheless, it should be okay.
Legion Commander.
They're gonna go with the Legion. Okay.
Dyer's
So, that's an okay hero. Zeus, one nice thing is no matter where the Legion is dueling, Zeus can help. That's one little bonus, and if Zeus is even in the area, it should be easy duel wins, even on heroes like the Huskar. Because the thing is, if you can get them low, okay. They're gonna go for
Radiant's
Chaos
pick.
Knight as well. Yolo Swag might want to consider picking up the Earthshaker here. A lot of the control coming out wouldn't be too bad. Huskar really hurts when he's stunned up and controlled, so, or it really hurts him when he's stunned up and controlled. So we'll see. Right now, though, I wonder, maybe that buff he got to his healing, the Inner Vitality, is going to be a little bit too much. Absurd how much that restores.
10 seconds to go.
But, no Swag, their pickup is coming. I still think
5
Quap
seconds.
actually would probably be the best hero to pick up here. The only problem is then they'd have, maybe have to run it as a support
Reserve
Zeus,
time.
but they need some way to clear through these illusions. And the pure damage to go through to finish off Huskar, I think would be really good as well. She can blink out of the life break or blink away from Huskar after the life break. I think Quap is the pick, but whether they can make that work now or not, it's gonna be tough. She'd also stack well with an Elder Titan, do a lot of magical damage, different things. Who knows? So we'll see. They're gonna go with the Invoker though.
Dyer's ban.
Risky pick. I think I'm not that confident right now in Yolo Swag's draft. I think it's a little bit risky. I mean, Sunstrike, EMP, or
10
pure damage.
seconds to
Huskar
go.
always has mana to burn. Yes.
Radiant's ban.
I don't know. Maybe if he goes Exhort, it won't be too bad. Get that damage, the Forge Spirit's physical, and different things like that. But it's just gonna be so squishy. Witch Doctor, Centaur are gonna be the final
Dyer's
bans
pick.
coming out from each team respectively. And now Dragonous Gaming, they've got their final pick, and I imagine their offlaner. Maybe go with something like a Bristleback, something really tanky. Not that good against Zeus, I guess. This is percentage based, but what other heroes would be decent out there? I think that could be okay. Maybe go for that
10 seconds
what
to
do I-
go.
thing. Tide. Banned, he's banned.
5 seconds.
They've got some options. Marana, if they want.
Reserve
Always leak
time.
away. They could even offlane the Huskar and pick up a mid if they wanted to. I've seen that before. And right now I also worry for Yolo Swag because there's no stuns coming up for them. Lots of control for Dragonous. They've got 3 really spammable stuns, 2 projectile, and 1 instant. And then if the Ogre gets some eggs, it'd be pretty easy for them as well. But you could also Puck off lane too. That's another option. The silence would be pretty strong as well. The only problem is Puck's very susceptible to the burst damage. Zeus could clean her
10
up very
seconds to
quickly.
go.
They could still go for that Weaver pick if they wanted it.
Puck.
But oh, they're gonna go Puck. Okay.
Radiant's pick.
So maybe we'll see if they want to run Puck in the off lane or in the mid lane. But I think Chaos Knight's gonna be in the Tri lane. I don't think he is gonna really survive by himself solo anywhere else, unless it's maybe in a 1v1 situation where they go an aggressive Tri lane with the Ogre Venge, Huskar, Puck mid, Chaos
10
Knight safe,
seconds to go.
solo safe up against the I assume Elder Titan.
5 seconds.
Yolo Swag, they have a very strange team. I still think Earthshaker would be good for them. Run the Zeus Shaker support.
Reserve time.
I mean,
10 seconds to go.
and they pick Sniper. Okay. I'm not all about this draft. I don't know. I think it's a little bit risky. And either way, we're gonna have to see how it goes. By the way, for those of you that are watching, I might be doing a giveaway after this game. We'll see. Gonna have to see how many people are around. If there's enough to be around, I'll do a giveaway if there's only one or two. But we'll see if a giveaway happens. But I'll let you guys know how to do that when that's happening. But right now we're going into game number 2 of Dragonous International, going up against Yolo Swag, and we'll see if the what seems like a 5-core lineup
10 seconds to go.
can really handle what Dragonous
5
will get
seconds.
thrown out their way. But enough of that. Let's quickly introduce the teams before I forget this time. We've got the stand-in Saladin playing the Elder Titan. Blind is playing the Invoker. ZPP is playing the Sniper. J4 is going to be on that Legion Commander. And Lesta is going to be on the Zeus. For the Dire, we've got Hell. He's playing the Huskar. The Chaos Knight's going to be played by Yuki. The Mash Dodo. Oh, I get it. Mash Dodo is going to be playing the Puck. Black Hole, I think is his name. He's going to be on the Ogre Magoo. And the Io Razor is going to be playing the Vengeful Spirit. That is Dragonous International on the Dire side. The Radiant, what are they doing? Oh. Womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp, womp. That's unfortunate, though. So, I'm sure there was many GG well played in chat. Hopefully not a whole lot of flame. Wonder who dropped that. Oh, I guess I can see who placed it. Or Lesta dropped it. Where's the other
30
board?
seconds to showtime.
Legion have it? Legion does. So looks like it was Lesta. Dropped the first one on the ground. They all kind of froze and had to go figure out what was going on for that. But looks like they're gonna go with the Huskar off, Puck mid, the regular safe tri-lane. Legion, though, not going to enjoy that. He runs forward. I think the two supports, if they just kind of maybe... I guess I can get a really good block and they sit and just here-ish.
This will come in handy.
Easy. Oh, that's it. Sun's come out. And they've got it one on the Ogre. He's going to throw it out. Fuck, not going to be there. No one else is as well. So, he's going to back off. Bottom lane looks like it's going to be a tri-lane with the Zeus, Elder Titan, Sniper. This is a very strange tri-lane. I'm not sure about it at all. But, nonetheless, we'll have to kind of wait and see. And we'll see. If Legion goes too far this way, oh, now he's in trouble. The Chaos Bolt's gonna land. Oh, it's a 2-second stun as well. Wave of Terror, the first spell. They throw out the stun. They need a couple more right clicks. He's dead. They group up, they bunch up, and they get him. Nicely done. And well played coming out from DRG International. Dragonous Gaming. So, easy first blood is easy, I guess. Pull that off without a whole lot of problems. And Huskar gonna have some problems too. He did start with his passive, not burning spears, so not able to zone them back. Elder Titan started with Echo Stomp as well. A little bit strange. Now he's got the burning spears. ZPP could be in a lot of trouble. Man, he's gonna continue taking these orbs. And Elder Titan won't even be able to trade with him. They're gonna throw out the stun though. They might like to turn this. They gotta be careful. And they get the Elder Titan Spirit on him. They need another couple more headshots. Sunstrike's gonna be there, and it's gonna connect. Elder Titan getting the last hit though with one more swipe of the briefcase. Brings him down. And with that, it looks like it's an Exhort Invoker. So, impressive play nonetheless. Coordination, kills coming up from both teams on the offlaners. And I think both of them are gonna struggle pretty hard. This guy should be able to play a little bit smarter here. The only problem is he's so squishy. Speaking of squishy, Zeus in trouble. Might get spotted out here, going for the DE rune. And we'll see if Huskar is going to be able to get a kill. Zeus is going to loop through this way. And, oh, Elder Titan maybe spots out the Huskar. No, Huskar spots him out. Going to start the Burning Spears. Stomp's going to land. It does. Zeus is in the area. And it doesn't look like they're going to be able to go. Huskar's trading some blows. And throwing off the Burning Spears. Gonna get slowed up again. Puck's there. Zeus with the right clicks doing a lot of damage. Unable to finish him off. And with that Puck Orb, they're going to have to back off. Not going to look to go. Huskar pretty low. Probably goes back to
Dire's
well.
mid tower's having technical
all right.
difficulties.
Up lane, J4. Got brown boots, and that's about it. Having a rough time up here. Only level 2. Huskar,
Dire's bottom tower's
a creep
getting the
into level
business.
2. Ben's just going to run forward and throw out some harass. And, oh, unfortunately going to need a power shot and the overwhelming odds. But Chaos Knight's there as well. Got that stun. Gets lucky, gets a 3-second stun. It could be bad for Yolo swag. But doesn't look like you're going to get another opportunity for that. Legion's playing much safer, and again, does have those boots, so get in and out a little bit quicker if he needs to. This bottom lane is going to get pressured, and the creeps are going to get pulled back. I'm assuming he knows that no longer damages towers, just using it to slow and damage the creeps. As the Zeus is pulling. Zeus, level 2. Slowly getting there. Trying to clean up some creeps, but not doing all that much. Top lane, Ogre, level 3, rotating up for the rune.
What's
For
with all
something
the
good.
scribbling?
And gonna start trading blows with the Legion. I think Ogre wins this. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, Invoker is rotating in though.
Illusion.
And Illusion picked up for his... Oh, Huskar Elder Titan trading blows, the Burning Spears. Is it gonna be enough? Yes, that's gonna be a kill from the grave. As they both drop down. So, trading the offlaner for a support? That's never great. Fortunately, sometimes it just doesn't go your way. DRG International, I think they have a better draft. I think they just need to rotate through their supports a little bit. Chaos Knight can handle this Legion Commander. It's not going to be an issue. He's got 1,500 gold. I mean, kind of go for whatever he wants at this point. One lane I haven't really talked about a whole lot is this mid lane, as there's been action and all the others. And looks like Puck's Invoker, pretty solid lane. They have the exact same creep kills, just one is one more deny, the other's got one more actual kill. So, keeping it even for right now, but we'll see how it goes. Top lane, fading out with an illusion maybe, and yeah, they know they know what's up. Oh, they find the Legion. Maybe go for him with the body blocks. They've got a slow. No, not gonna go for it. Actually, now does. Stun's there. Magic Missile connects. Chaos Knight unfortunately hasn't been coming in. Maybe they go for that. They get the kill, but now maybe looking for the turnaround. Saladin gets off a stomp on one, and Ben's just gonna have to back off. And looks like they're just gonna go for the treads on the Chaos Knight. Nothing fancy. No Endomitis or anything like that. Regular old treads. Sniper still sitting down here CSing. Chaos Knight actually the leading CSer though. 31 and 7 up against Snipers 27 and 9. So doing him a little bit here from time to time. Other Titan gonna get spotted out. They're pinging it, and now he's gonna get in a little trouble there. Sunstrike as well. Chaos Bolt connects. So is the Sunstrike though. Other Titan goes down before he can get the stomp off, and now they're looking for the Invoker. They go for the Reality Rift. He's gonna run away, and he's gonna drop. Now though, it looks like the Legion Commander gonna get turned around on, gets a kill on the Ogre. They don't have any other stuns. The orb through. It's not gonna connect. The Puck can be there, and oh, just so fast with that overwhelming odds. He moves his creep up. Now the Titan's gonna get a 3-man stomp. It connects. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his ulti. That would have been very nice. They're all gonna just back off. There's no way they can turn on that. Zeus again doesn't have his ulti. But tough. They lose out on a handful of kills. The Sniper's still free farming. He's got this Aquila. Turn it on if he wants to really pressure this tower, but not gonna do so. And now Huskar's gonna rotate in. Not level 6 yet either. No one's actually level 6. Except for the Invoker, and I guess the Puck. But just a little bit surprised. Invoker's going for the double Fortress strat. Needs 2 more levels, or sorry, 3 more levels, and you'll have him. But once he gets those, he can really push this tower. Chaos Knight's got his Chaos Bolt at level 3. Now can get that potential 4-second stun if he's lucky. And going for the drum, so pretty common build on Chaos Knight, nothing too fancy. And I say common, it's usually what you run. You just go for stat items. If you want the illusions to be as strong as they can, you just want to tank up with big strength items. So often you'll see things like a S and Y, or well, no, usually you still go Manta style, I guess. But sorry, S and Y. Wow, I can't talk. Manta style, halberd, and a heart or mechanic, kind of, you know, those kind of deals. Anything that gives bonus strength just to make the illusions that much stronger, as they hit for regular full damage, as well as can do have the chance to crit, so they can hit very hard. Dire, they rotate through, but spotted up by a nicely placed ward, so you don't have to worry about it. Radiant know where they're at. Puck very low. Oh, Zeus actually going to be there. Puck going to be able to jaunt away. Nicely done. Good escape. Zeus not level 6. Pops out of clarity. Phase shift goes with the silence. Doesn't connect. The stun's going to be there. Wave of terror as well. Zeus still trying to regain some mana, but can't quite get there. The haste rune also wears off. Going to be okay. Invoker, you're going to go for the Sunstrike. TPing out is the Puck. Sunstrike.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
And even go for the blind shot. And Puck's now way too full on health. But either way, the PP in the bottom lane does have a glove of haste. See if he's going for the Midas or maybe just for the treads for that attack speed and a little bit of tankiness. We'll have to see.
Dire's mid tower.
Legion Commander still not level 6 at 9 minutes in though, having a very tough time. Does have a kill, but only 4 CS, so these dual kills are going to be entirely reliant on whether the Elder Titan and Zeus. Oh, Sniper taking a lot of damage bottom. Gets ganked up by the Troll and the Ogre Magi as I quickly look away at the Legion, but to my point, Legion's going to need a lot of help in order to get any kills with duel now. Even though he's got it, it's going to be very tough for him.
The Dire might want to mine their top
the
tower.
Titan's here, but so's the Huskar. They're looking to go. Huskar's got life break if they want to use it, but it doesn't look like they're going to.
Dire's top
can turn
tower,
to Spirit and
you
Stomp,
know
but
the
not going to
drill.
bother. Ogre rotating forward, the Dream Coil comes out, we'll jaunt forward, the Waning Rift as well, the stun, follow up, and they're gonna club, and nope, one more right click from the Puck, gonna give it away. So good supports are good, give it away, and throws out the auto attack and leads just to say hello, run the other direction.
Banged up.
You're still not level 6, really needs to get there
Guess
as
what's
well.
happening to Dire's bottom
And
tower?
not going for the Lightning Bolt max, I think that's a little bit of a mistake. Especially the level 2 Lightning Bolt, that's 100 damage.
Dire's
Oh,
bottom
top
tower's
lane,
getting the business.
Legion gets picked off. They finally find him. Looks like it was just a stun in reality Rift combo. Easy kill. And they're gonna keep going. Guess Knight going for the standard skill build as well in the 4-4-0-0 kind of thing. And one thing I didn't mention was the Wave of Terror on top of these Chaos Knight illusions and him in general is going to be doing
The Dire
so much
best do
damage.
something about
The
that
physical
bottom
damage from it is
tower.
going to be outrageous.
Dire's structure's looking fortified.
Chaos Knight gets level 8, or sorry, level 7, so now has that magic
Guess what's
point
happening to Dire's bottom tower?
in Chaos Bolt where it's guaranteed 2-second stun.
Dire just couldn't save
Sniper
that bottom
takes
tower.
the bottom tower and gonna just hang out. Has a Morbid Mask, has the Equivalent Treads.
Dire's
So
mid
maybe a
tower
Mask of
won't
Mana is
last
coming out
much
for him. We'll
longer.
have to wait and see. Top lane, the Legion Commander having some trouble. Not able to really CS safely. Venge is there with the potential swap. Or the Reality Rift. Whatever. Oh, bottom lane, Elder Titan gets found. Huskar is trying to turn it onto Invoker. They look, or sorry, the Zeus. They kill each other. And Huskar goes down to actual. Like they
Can't do
split the
nothing
gold,
about
so
Dire's
they get 2
structures
for
right
1 there.
now.
Huskar does go down, but as he tends to do. Sniper now finishes that Mask of Madness, can really look to turn on the heat as far as the DPS goes. As maxed headshot with only 2 points in take aim and 2 points in shrapnel. No assassinate yet. It's not that good against the Huskar, but either way. Up top, Chaos Knight and the Legion, they're gonna duel. Sunstrike connects, the Zeus ulti, not enough, but one more attack and they do end up with the kill. No dual kill yet. Huskar's still going, can leap forward if he wants to. Gonna go into the Zeus instead, and Earth Splitter comes out. But not sure if it's going to be enough. Zeus goes down, so does the Huskar. Waning Rift is there. Dream Coil, it does connect on both. Is there any other follow-up? There's no one else yet. Venge rotating in. And are they going to want to go? They do. Venge in the area has a swap. It lands. That's a long-range swap. The Whip Tear and the Magic Missile. That's going to be another kill. Going back the other way. Elder Titan going to have to waddle his way out of there. Meanwhile, Invoker Sniper, they pressure down the tower, and they get it. They're done. Now they've got these Force Boots. They can chip away on the 2-2 a little bit if they want to. It's going to force the cliff.
And fortify their structures.
A little interesting. But either way, they back off. So in favor, 6-11 of DRG. They are nicely ahead in this one. Net worth actually in favor of the Radiant. The experience is in favor of the Dire though, so a little bit interesting that the graphs conflict. But we'll see how it goes. The unfortunate part is this Huskar is starting to, he's not really doing all the work he wanted to. He's got 3 kills and 3 deaths. Doesn't get 3 assists, but it's just this net worth from the tower lead is starting to really help out Yolo Swag. Even though they're down in the kills, they're gonna go. Elder Titan's there. Has to run away though, and Huskar, can he go? Doesn't want to. He's gonna actually back off. They're gonna be able to burst the Invoker down. Zeus ulti comes out. Now they're looking for the Elder Titan. Chaos Knight gets a 3-second stun. One more swing. Oh, he doesn't finish him off. Mistakes were made, but Elder Titan's blocked by a creep. Chaos Knight gets the kill. Now they're looking for the ZPP, and they get him. That's a double kill for Black Hole. Chaos Knight throws out a stun onto the... Oh, duel. It does connect. Zeus, where are you, buddy? He doesn't have hardly any mana. They're not going to be able to get the kill. That said, one last overwhelming odds, and they do. So it ends up going 2 for 3 in favor of the Dire. Big kills coming out their way. They get 2 of the cores. They lose 2 of their own, though. And if they'd gotten dual damage, maybe you could argue worth, but Legion Commander just doesn't have Moment of Courage yet, so doesn't have the chance even for extra attacks. And really doesn't hit that hard. Invoker was down, the Zeus ulti was tossed out, but it was a little bit too early, and he didn't have mana for Lightning Bolt or anything like that. Very strange build coming out from the Zeus as well, not maxing that Lightning Bolt. But going 2-3-2 at level 8.
Dire's top towers getting beat down.
I don't know, it's each their own. I think it's a little strange. But this Huskar has completely fallen off now. I feel like he's not really doing a whole lot. And a Huskar that isn't ahead is... honestly, just kind of kills himself. Oh, they might look to go. Rolling on. Oh, they don't blink in after it. They decide not to. There's their Invoker as well. They're kind of just hanging this one out. Full Snap's gonna fly out. Puck, I hear him orbing forward. Onto a fake Legion Commander. Now he blinks forward, gets the Stream Coil into as well as running with. The ulti comes out. It's going to connect on only on the Chaos Knight. 4-second stun though. He brings him down. On the backside, Huskar gets dueled. Now Puck in the area. Gets an Urn off on Huskar as well as the Inner Vitality. He's still alive. The multicast comes out. They look to turn it. And that's going to be a dead Legion Commander as well as a Zeus. Huskar with no health left decides to turn around and go ham. Nicely done by him and the Ogre. They're there with a little bit of help they needed. They bring it down the Legion, and that's a big fight going their way. Almost a 3,000 gold swing in their favor, as well as 3,300 experience. They should be able to get this top tier 1. We'll see. Elder Titan's there, but he doesn't have his ulti. Stomp's going to connect on a couple of the creeps, but that's about it. So we'll see if they want to go, or if Yolo Swag even wants to 10 snipers there. He starts to assassinate. Flies through, it connects on, I assume, the Venge. They need one more attack. Oh, there it is. But now Sniper's going to pay for that. Was that really worth it? You got the Venge, sure, but what's the Venge worth? That said, they are going to get the Huskar as well. So they make it a 2 for 1. Sunstrike comes out, it connects on the Ogre. He's dropping very quick, going to get beat down by the suitcase. Nope, Zeus able to snag that one with an Arc Lightning. They quickly smoke up, and now they're chasing. They'll find the Puck. Duel's not up for 30 seconds, though.
Radiant's mid tower's coming
Puck,
apart.
what are you doing? Pass on for right click a couple creeps. Throws out the silence as well. And is that gonna get spotted out? The smoke gets broken. They ping out up top, but nope, not gonna be able to find it yet. Puck blinks away. And Elder Titan's now in the area. Looks like they're really gonna go on each other. Warps through.
The Dire might want to mine.
Puck actually jaunts forward. Dream Coil does connect. Sunstrike goes out. Connects onto the Huskar. Elder Titan throws out the Earth Splitter. Not gonna take a whole lot of damage. Chaos Knight's there though. Goes forward and gets a 3-second stun. Elder Titan should be dead as the Huskar goes down underneath the tower. Invoker able to get that kill. Now they're gonna look to turn it. They don't have any detection that I know of. No, they don't. So unfortunate they're not able to get that Invoker. And he can now just kind of be a problem. He's gonna slow them all up and kind of waddle through, buys the TP. Maybe see if they want to make a play or something like that, but he's just hanging out, causing issues. On this courier, there's no detection whatsoever, but Chaos Knight does have an armlet now, so very strong on that. Chaos Knight, no pun intended. The strength is going to be part of this world. They're going to go forward, blink. Oh, blinks onto the rune instead. Puck blinks away. Up top though, not yet. Oh, unfortunately doesn't get the extra illusion. Elder Titan gonna go through, stuns up the one illusion, and Chaos Knight gets blasted on the tower. Not looking to go though. Puck takes a lot of damage. Legion Commander 4-step forward on the Chaos Knight. Reality Rift is there. Oh, Legion with a nice blink. Able to get away. And they're gonna back off. Zeus now maybe in a bad place. Nope, okay. Bench not gonna go for it. Elder Titan Spirit not gonna land on anything else. The fake Chaos Knight illusion gonna sit off to the side. Last hits and breaks. That thing hits hard though. Jeez. Especially when he crits. And it's not something you want to deal with. Man, oh man. Chaos Knight strong hero. So, Puck grabs his boots. Gonna do things. You know, he's very tanky for a Puck. Going for a bracer as well as the power sets. He's got him on strength for now. We'll see if he swaps him around. Ringcoil connects onto 2 as well. Heather breaks on the sniper and a lot of damage comes out. Unfortunately can't draw to it. Sniper's gonna walk away. Zeus ulti comes out doing a lot of damage. The Puck's gonna go down. Yes. And the fissure, it does connect. Sorry, the Earth Splitter does connect. Swap onto the Zeus, stun as well. Huskard's there, gonna let's turn it. Sniper trying to turn it on, doing a lot of damage. The duel comes out, and they get a winner finally. Actually, the second one missed the first one. J4 taking a lot of damage. He's gonna drop though to the burn damage, both of the Ogre and the Huskar. Ogre takes an assassinate. Up top, Huskar still alive. Has the heal and the TD rune.
Radiant's bottom tower.
See if he likes to go aggressive or not, but looks like it. He's actually going for a blade mail. Has it now. That's always a little scary on Huskar. Bring him really low and then blade mail can't do anything about it. It's gonna be tough. Chaos Knight's rotating through. Might find an Elder Titan. Oh. He's gonna go the other way, and he's got his Yasha on the way. Brought it out by the Om's Ward there. They're gonna back off. Invoker pushing out top, best he can with those Forge Spirits. But we'll see. They do have a lot of potential to get pickoffs with the Legion Commander duel when the Zeus ulti is up. Between that and the Sunstrike, they can do a lot of damage from afar, as well, and maybe help it if they're already low. But I think they're gonna back off. And 3-4 still hanging out, working towards that blade mail, I assume. I'm not sure about the blade mail on Legion. I think there's a lot of time, like right now, where he's trying to find kills to get the blade mail, whereas if he had the Maelstrom, he could just be farming or pushing a lane out. And I know that sounds a little greedy, but it also helps a lot when you're dueling. You can get that bonus damage on any of your auto attacks there as well. The attack speed's good. The actual just straight little bit of extra damage is not bad at all either. But it's like, see, the sniper is going to rotate down here, push this lane out, where Legion, oh, they might, thought they might have been going on the Ogre, but they decided not to. Sniper is going to push this out bottom. He does have his Maelstrom though, so getting those procs can do an immense amount of damage. We'll see how it goes though. It's going to be okay. That support Zeus trying to get a little bit more farm, and both are actually letting him, which is a little interesting. Support Spirit gonna harass the Puck, do quite a bit of damage to him. Zeus ulti channels it, or fakes it out at least once. Nope, not gonna go. Invoker's actually got a Midas off cooldown, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Midas, come on, there it is. Easy. And Puck's gonna throw the orb through. Legion could go for the duel onto the bench, not gonna bother. Instead, Benj walks into Roshan and
The
Shin TP
dire
out. Has
best
that
do
medallion
something
now.
about that bottom
He can make
tower.
make the Roshan attempt very easily. Huskar excellent at Roshan, especially when somebody like the Chaos Knight can tank it.
Dire's
Chaos Knight
bottom
he's up top,
tower's
Elder
getting
Titan's
the
in the
business.
area. Invis Rune is there. And we'll look to see. Gonna go for the duel. He does. The Earth Splitter comes out as well. The extra damage, that's gonna be enough. It all connects in time. I knew it was enough to kill him. I just didn't know if they were gonna get it off in time of the duel. But they do. Duel time, 4.75 seconds. So good nonetheless. And now Sniper picks up a Blink Dagger of his own. So his positioning is gonna be. It's gonna be very hard to catch him out. He's gonna see you coming from a mile away and can easily blink away. Nicely done. Oh, up top. Now it's the Legion actually gonna be the one brought down. Ogre with the club. Puck with the last
Guess
right
what's
click though.
happening to Dire's
Or maybe it
bottom
was the
tower?
coil break. Maybe it did actually break.
Radiant's
Either
top
way.
tower's
Other Titan
taking
picks up the
hits.
Yule, so the easy time for the easy timing for the Echo Stomp as well. Also, the movement speed's never a bad thing. Helps the Spirit move a little quicker
Dire's
to
bottom
maybe get in
tower's
position.
getting the business.
Bottom lane, they're looking for the Sniper. He blinks down, and they're not able to find him out. Assassinate comes out. That's going to connect onto Puck. It does hit before he can phase shift. And he's going to have to back off. Elder Titan goes for the Stomp. It lands. They don't have anyone positioned. What level Stomp? No, it's too low. Now Elder Titan greatly out of position. 3 seconds stun as well. Sunstrike comes out. Multicaster's there, though. Chaos Knight with one last chop gets the kill. And Legion Commander now picks up his Blade Mail. Sniper just kind of hanging back, throwing out the pot shots. Huskar, what's he doing? He's just farming away down in the bottom lane. No, smoke comes out. Zeus and Sniper, but Sniper promptly breaks it. Invoker, oh, he was also caught in there. They're gonna look for the Huskar. They know where he's at. And there's the Yules. Cold snap. Oh, and they bring him down very quickly. My. Puck rotates in though. Goes at the orb, looking for the Sniper. Gonna find him. Invoker now caught off in a lot of trouble. Chaos Knight gonna finish off the Sniper. He does. And the duel comes out onto the Ogre. Swap onto the Legion. Ogre's gonna go down. 3 seconds stun though, and the Earth Splitter does connect. Now it's Yuki who's in a lot of trouble. Toggles the armlet, not able to toggle it back. Zeus going at Puck. Puck able to come out ahead. Now looking for the Vengeful Spirit. Stun comes out. One more attack from. Oh man, where is it? They need something else. They don't have overwhelming odds for a handful of seconds, but she's gonna be down. Blade Mail comes out, and overwhelming odds able to finish that off. Where's Puck? Yule's up. Elder Titan not going for the Stomp. Fortunately, oh, ooh, that was close. Puck's gonna be able to TP out. Unfortunately, I don't know why he didn't time that for when she landed. Maybe it was on cooldown. I didn't get a chance to look, but in the end, oh, I just missed the fight recap. Where's Caster? You. But either way, looks like it was a 3 for 3 over the board unless somebody respawned. I know the Invoker was down, but I think that was a 3 for 3 overall. Very drawn out, kind of a very scattered fight. Started with the Huskar getting ganked, but in the end, they able to get a lot of other kills as well.
Haste.
Legion gonna find that bounty rune, almost level 16, has 52 damage. So not doing too bad at all. Other Titan still got the brown boots and the Yules. Zeus working towards that staff. That's staff Woodry and a null. Maybe a Yule's force staff would be a Dagon? That'd be weird. But nonetheless, Invoker has his null talisman. We'll see what he wants to go for next. Last but certainly not least, where's the Sniper? He's got 1,000 gold. What's he got? Nothing in the bank. Yeah. He's kind of filled his inventory very quickly. So maybe look to finish off the Mjolnir. Maybe look for something else. But see. He's going to have to get rid of that Aquila, unfortunately, soon. I hope he finishes off the Mjolnir before he does that. They're pinging out Roshan. No one's in there yet. Poker gonna farm very aggressively. Actually, a little bit scary. I don't know. I wouldn't be doing that. But nonetheless, Ben's just gonna loop around on the backside. Sees the Invoker. Wave repair, stun, magic missiles there. Throws out the dust as well, and Dream Coil, Yule, and easy kill. Dream comes out, but not gonna connect. Neither does the Stomp. And Legion doesn't go for the Blink Duel. A little bit scared. Gonna get stunned up. Multicasted actually. Ogre now dropping very low. Swap back. Magic missiles out. Huskar doing a lot of damage to himself. Stays alive. No, he doesn't. He gets pulled back and brought down by the Sniper. Sniper with a double kill and make it another kill for the Zeus. Chaos Knight now in there. Gonna get Yules up. Puck's in the area as well. No Dream Coil, but does have the Waning Rip. They're gonna go in the Zeus. 4-second stun. They pull the Sniper down to the low ground. Now they're going to beat on him for a little bit. Do they have enough to bring him down? Reality Rift, yes they do. The Titan taking a lot of damage from those illusions. Chaos Knight avoids the stomp, and he's going to arm the toggle off and back off. The Courier goes down to the illusions. It flies over top. Oh, the tank bot is dead. And that is a 4-for-3 exchange. Chaos Knight, the big winner on the Dire, but Radiant, they do come out ahead, though it is only the 2 supports winning, so not as ahead as they'd want to be. But nonetheless, very impressive fight coming out, and Chaos Knight maybe could have been a little more aggressive there if he'd wanted to, but apparently didn't. Oh well. Sometimes that's what you do. Saladin. Is he gonna go for the Chaos Knight? I feel like that's a little interesting. Goes for the Stomp, misses it. Oh, Reality Rift just canceled. Pops the drum charges. Now you gotta commit. Nope. That was his last charge. Drum charge is officially depleted. Whatever will you do? But they're gonna just keep going, chipping away and trying to push these lanes in. They still have only gotten the two outer towers. They have not got the mid tower yet. And we'll see if maybe they can balance out the tower score now. But in this lull, gonna take a quick look at the graph. They're sitting. Dang, they are dead even. And I'm not too surprised. DRG, they need to take some of these towers. You can take a Roshan, take some towers to push it. And I feel like Yolo Swag, they just need to keep fighting these pickoffs. Sniper's starting to get pretty big. He's going to be tough to deal with here in a little bit. He's about 400 gold to finish that meal near. Yeah, that's what he's going for. Then afterwards, maybe he picks up a crit or something afterwards, and it's going to be pretty tough. This Huskar pick is not doing a whole lot, I don't think. 7 kills, 9 deaths, though. Well, it's almost half of the deaths. That's tough. Another pause comes out, though. I didn't catch what this one was for. Just had 1 second. Oh, Invoker gonna get multicasted. It's only a double. Now, Ogre taking a lot of damage. Gonna have to back off. Guess it's there. Might go for the Reality Rift. Tries it. Unfortunately, blink away. Gets the Elder Titan though. The Chaos Bolt was not juked, but he does Manta. Dodges it. Gonna get dueled up though. Now he's in a little bit of trouble. He gets brought down by the Sniper. And now Vengeful Spirit in trouble. Maybe Huskar flies through. He's going ham. Dream Coil connects onto 3. He's going to finish off the Sniper. Huskar does drop. Puck still alive, but it's barely. Legion Commander going to purge off the fire and survive. Dust comes out. Van trying to turn it. Ogre comes in, gets the multi. Brings down the Invoker, but now Legion Commander, does he have overwhelming odds? He does. Is he going to throw it out? Ew, he misses. Going to get stunned up as well. Puck comes back in. They get the kill. Venge almost goes down. And the Force Spirit's not going to be able to finish anyone off. Another big fight going the way of DRG. And Yolo Swag, unfortunately, so many so close, just can't finish.
The Dire best do something
and
about that
Huskar goes down
tower.
again, but he does set up for a couple of kills, so the hashtag worth,
Radiant's mid
definitely.
tower
And Puck's
could
going to
use
be able to finish off this mid tower.
Radiant's
What the hell with the
toughened up
Ogre
their
will do?
structures.
Bring him down. Oh, low, dude.
Radiant's mid
So,
tower
yeah,
coming
20
up.
seconds.
Radiant's mid tower's in trouble.
The Titan throws out the Spirit and gets the Stomp as well. Doesn't have the Splitter. Does have the Yules. Gonna throw it out. Zeus is in the area. They're able to get a kill. Force Staff from the Ogre, and they're not gonna be able to do anything. He's got his Ags now. Oh man, this ogre is going to be tough to deal with. Level 16 with an axe, 32 minutes in by the time it's in his pocket. So not bad at all. Zeus, throw out your ulti. You don't even know, buddy. I don't think that'd kill Puck anyway. Not right now. He's healed up. Damn close though. Sniper throwed all that did not have his Mjolnir, but now he does. So gonna have that static storm damage, maybe coming off of either himself or any one of his allies, as well as getting that extra attack speed and the damage from it. So he's gonna be attacking absurdly fast and quickly bring down any of these heroes.
Oh, that would be a treat.
He's given a moment to focus on them. So maybe goes for that Scotty now, tank up a little bit, as he does quite a bit of damage between the procs. So we'll see. Interesting that he went for his stats after not maxing shrapnel. But trying to gank the Chaos Knight. Oh, I think they got a live one, but unfortunately that's just going to get dispelled. Zeus ulti comes out just to check where they are. They're pinging it out. They were all maybe heading towards Roshan. Maybe they still are. They know though. Huskar is going to head into the pit. Start stacking up. Oh, he's going to get spotted out. And that's the other thing. You can't take Roshan up against this lineup. Between the Spirit. Oh. Nope. Connect Ogre. Get out of there. Between the Spirit and the Shrapnel coming up from the Sniper and the Elder Titan, there's just no way you can reliably take it. That's the real Chaos Knight. They don't think it is this time, but he tries to go for the Reality Rift, unable to get it. He gets the 2 stuns on Saladin. He's still alive. He gets off the Earth Splitter though. Venge taking a lot of damage in the backside. He's gonna live. Chaos Knight does go down though. Sniper able to bring him down now. Ogre gonna be in some trouble. Off on the backside, you hear Puck fighting. Can't see. Sniper. Oh, he goes down. Ogre with the big club, and he gets the Zeus as well. Duel onto the Venge. We have a winner. Maybe they like to turn Invoker's up. Blade Mail pop. Puck jaunts behind them. Ogre dropping very low. Huskar's moving in though. Invoker. No, sorry. Legion Commander is going to be in trouble. The blink away. That's a really long range jump. The BKB TP though. And Invoker going to stealth up. No vision on these guys. They're going to have to back off. So at least they get a dual win and one of them gets alive. Unfortunately, it cost the Legion his 10-second BKB. Maybe if he was going to BKB, could have turned it on the Huskar there. Huskar would have taken a lot of damage and the Burning Spears would not have affected him. Invoker was in the area, but instead, Invoker's going to get multicast and club down. And I don't think Ogre's even going to die to the Force Spirit, so it's going to be okay. But the Dire, they're pulling it out ahead. Only... Oh, the salty all chat. Jeez. That. Oh, there we go. Either way, this isn't an in-house league, guys. This is a ticketed tournament. $1,200 on the line. First place gets 1,000, second 150, and third $50 for showing up. But first place takes home a pretty decent prize pool. They're gonna go on the Puck again. And with that should be the end of that matter. They're going to be alright with that. Legion dueled a Puck illusion off on the side. I think I caught the end of it with the camera, so we'll that themselves. Huskar picks up. Oh man. That's not a good pickup on Huskar. That is not something you want to grab. Whenever a Huskar has to get a Hood of Defiance, that's real bad. But I guess the Elder Titan with the base resistance reduction, that's a fair bit of damage. They're gonna smoke up in the mid lane as 5. Sniper leading the way away from his team. Come on, buddy. There you go. And they're gonna look to go. The Sniper is running around weird though. Not sure what he's thinking of. Looks like they want to gank the Huskar. If they get him, they can maybe push in the top lane. So we'll see. Duel, blink duel, there it is! And that's going to be a dead Huskar. Not a lot he can do about that. He dropped very quickly. Brought down and scorched. Legion now has 106 dual damage, so Yolo Swag looking pretty good. Even though they're down all these kills, I imagine the golden experience is still very close to even for 36 minutes in. No team has really got a solid advantage. But they are going to push. Unfortunately, you can't split push up against the Chaos Knight. He's going to be doing way too much damage. The Vengeful Spirit Aura is going to be giving way too much. And I'm not sure. They are ahead right now. They do have a bit of advantage. Both teams have... Oh no, the Dire Glyph has already been used. They're going to clear this up. They might have to back here. Radiant Glyph comes out. Puck forced back. And this is going to be maybe a tier 3 going down. Sniper chipping away at it. It's taking quite a bit of damage. But Chaos Knight's TPing now, and they're going to lose their tier 3. Maybe their range tracks. We'll see how far they want to go. The Invoker gets the Yules off on the Chaos Knight. Stop. And it doesn't connect, but it's able to keep their Invoker alive. And so far, they're going to be able to back off. Huskar. Oh, the Reality Rip comes out. The Ogre blinks forward. That said, the Earth Splitter's going to be there. Unfortunately, oh, it does connect. Now it's the Chaos Knight in a lot of trouble. Dual connects. Nicely done there. They get the kill. Can they find any more? Maybe, maybe not. Venge. Whoa, what happened? I didn't see how he got down there, but now maybe a little bit of trouble. Yules comes out onto the Ogre. They bring down the Venge. On the backside, Sniper gets another kill, doing a lot of damage himself. Stop hitting the Huskar. Oh, he's going to be okay. Huskar's got a BKB on. Sniper blinks to the high ground. Nicely done. And going to bring him down. Sniper takes a lot of damage. The Assassinate, it's not going to be there, but it's a 5-man wipe. Huskar, oh, the Sniper goes down to the burn damage on the high ground. But there's a buyback on Ogre, but that's about it. They've already launched their ranged racks. And there's a lot of creeps in the base. They can maybe get this. They've got to be a little careful, though. If Ogre comes forward with a blink double ding, it's going to be a big deal. A lot of creeps there. Ogre's not the greatest at clearing these off. We'll see if they want to go. Nope, not going to go for it. No, he blinks. 4-step forward. Elf Yules comes out. Invoker's there. Yules is... And they cancel it. Invoker now turns with the cold snap. That looks like it's going to be it. No, they defend the melee rack. Maybe. A lot of these creeps.
Mid tower's coming apart.
Unfortunately, Ogre not able to get anything, but does save it. So probably worth. And with that, they're gonna.
Radiant's mid tower's getting
gonna have to back
up.
off. If Sniper hadn't died to the dot damage, he would have been fine there. Needed some way to keep him alive. They don't have anyway. He needs a BKB, and you could sell this and finish. Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna be. So sells the Aquila, finishes the Daedalus, and then buys a BKB. I think is what you got to do as the Sniper at this point. It'll purge off. The only thing that can get you is the swap, and they've got so many Yules on, and the duel, and like just so much control on the 4 staffs and stuff like that. They can keep them safe, and they've been doing a very good job of it so far. Venge unable to find too many good swaps on Sniper. And pushing forward. Lest gonna find an illusion rune, but the support Zeus not doing all that much, and they scout out the Roche pit. Maybe something they want to go for. They are warding for it. They're just trying to find out where to push. Gets double bashed. It's a lot of damage from Roshan. They ping it out, and gonna drop the Zeus ward. No vision in the area. Legion Commander should be alright to tank. The Sniper's now in the area, and they're all top. There's no one else up there. They're trying to push in the top lane. Meanwhile, Roshan's falling. And once this Roshan goes down, oh, look at that permanent attack slow.
Radiant's top tower.
Jeez, that's easy. The Sniper hits that fast. Legion. Who picked up the Aegis? Legion? There it is. What did he drop? Oh,
Radiant's top tower's hurt.
They do sack their tier 2 for it, but if they can push the mid tier 2 or something along those lines, they'll be pretty happy with it. And they can take a fight now with the Aegis. Yules onto the Venge. The Meteor not going to land. No definitely left follow, but it looks like Invoker's going to get bursted down. Chaos Knight TP's in. Reality Rift is on point. Sniper now off to the side. They're looking for another one. Puck's there. Dream Coil only going to connect on one. The duel comes out as well as the BKB on Legion. He's going to be tough to deal with. And not going to get the duel win. Instead, he's going to go down. Goes down very quickly. Stomped as connect. They've got the Air Splitter coming through. Legion. That's only the Aegis though. Brings the Chaos Illusions very low. Now they're looking to turn it around. Sniper brings down the Venge. Puck also dead. Sniper drops to the Huskar. Huskar doing too much damage. They can't kill him. He goes down to the Legion. Comes in one more swipe, and now they're going to push mid. The only ones up left are the Ogre and the Chaos. Do they have... Can they go for it?
The Dire couldn't hang on to that mid tower.
So, Elder Titan. Oh! Only one ding. There's the double ding. Triple ding. Not enough. If he got a double on the one before, or 2 triples, he would have gotten the kill there. Chaos Knight goes in, gets a stun and 1 off. But Yolo comes up to the Invoker. That said, it might have saved him. Meteor Sunstrike's there. And that's going to be a dead Chaos Knight. And a 1 duel for Legion. There it is. 142 damage now on him. Huskar's going to leap onto him. The blink away. That drags Huskar way far away. Probably further than he wants to be, honestly. But now he's going to turn on the Elder Titan. He gets hit by the Ignite as well. Double stun comes out. Tornado EMP going to be there. Doing a lot of damage, but Legion Commander's going to go down. He dropped. Now it's the Invoker who's in a lot of trouble. And another ding comes out from the Ogre. They managed to defend. Lost their tier 2, but staying alive. That did cost 2 buybacks on their 4s, though. They did get experience was definitely worse, but if you look at the gold, they didn't make all that much over the course of the fight, just because of the buybacks. So now they don't have any either. Next time they push, if they can keep the sniper alive through one of these fights, the racks will be so easy to take. Is that a Daedalus? That's a Mjolnir recipe for the Legion. Ooh, not sure why I put the camera there, but either way, we're moving on. And not gonna go for anything. Puck pushing out the bottom lane. They're gonna push in this mid lane. They might have to sacrifice this tier 2. Sniper's there, and he's got to be careful. Huskar can initiate from very far away with that life break. Force staff and the Ghost Scepter up on the Zeus. And Sniper's gonna start cleaning up the creep wave. Only takes a couple of those. Oh, Chaos Knight taking so much damage. This may have been a mistake. It's a 4-second stun, but it doesn't matter. Sniper chips him down. And now Ogre might be in a little bit of trouble. Zeus ulti, or sorry, Thunderbolt comes out. Elder Titan not able to get in range. Going for an Ags of all things. That disarm actually very good this fight. Sniper picks up a Monkey King bar. Not going for the Daedalus. Dead wants the Bash chance. Anyone have a? Oh, yeah, hadn't seen that. Chaos Knight picked up an evasion, 1,000 of evasion. So going for that Halberd himself. And Zeus now maybe in a bit of a sticky situation here. He knows where they are, sees them, and Blink Duel comes out, and Zeus is in the area. He's gonna get stunned up though, gets the ulti off, but they were both BKB. That said, Huskar drops to the Earth Splitter. Puck gonna survive with that phase shift, and Legion Commander, they bring down another, they bring down the Puck. That's 4 down for the Zeus. This is what they needed. They can now push mid and go for it. Elder Titan not gonna get in range. Fortunately, can't get off that Yules. And Invoker, meanwhile, that wasn't even a 5-on-5, that was a 4-on-5. And Invoker pushes in the top lane, gets the melee racks. This might, no buybacks, this might be game. I don't think Ogre's going to be able to do a whole lot by himself. He's able to get that Force Staff off, but he's going to be going down. This Legion hits very hard, and so does the Sniper. Very hard and very fast. And look at these buildings drop. They probably just go for Throne at this point, I would say. Don't even bother worrying about it. And they don't even have to worry about it. GG's going to be called. DRG International, they're gonna have to call it quits, and GG well played comes out. That was game number 2 in favor of Yolo Swag. So they take the series 2-0, showing that the first one wasn't just a fluke. They were in fact coming back to win it, so they take the series nonetheless.